everybody, it's Tesla here. Wow! I'm a hero. I care for the retail investor. Just bought my course, bro. Wow! Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. I've been sick recently, but now I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So I've decided to make a meat breath video, because why not? I don't feel like analyzing stocks right now. I just feel like laughing at meat breath, because he's a total freaking degenerate and loser. Now, he recently released a video called "The Market's Going to Zero, the Rigged Fraud Exposed." And in this video, he exposes Bill Ackman. Bill Ackman, the hedge fund manager that's made a freaking killing. And basically the whole point of his video is that, Bill Ackman, he's screwing over the retail investor, and he's basically giving false information, and he's causing people to have paper hands and sell, and then he gets to reap the profits. Well, guess what? If you follow my philosophy, which is max your tax advantage accounts and buy total world stock market index funds, you don't have to worry about freaking hedge fund managers. You let them do what they want to do, okay? Doesn't freaking matter. But with Meat Breath, he has to compete for attention with these clowns. All these clowns, hedge fund managers, mutual fund managers, Meat Breath, Jeremy LaFufu, they're all out there to tell you that you can beat the market. And all you have to do is buy their course, subscribe to their channel, give them ad revenue, and basically just listen to them because they're the gods of investing. Now, Bill Ackman actually knows what he's doing. He's a very, very experienced investor. Meat Breath Kevin is a total freaking moron. But in this video, he tries to make it seem like Bill Ackman's the bad guy and Meat Breath is the good guy. Well, let's see about that Meat Breath. Let's see what he has to say at the end of this video. And then we're going to watch some of the video. And then we're going to look at some of his hot stock picks and see what they did. Because apparently he's a genius that cares about the retail investor. The average little guy. But in reality, he's a grifting scumbag. So let's watch. Ha ha!
Telling that to us loud and clear. Instead, it's scumbags like this trying to shake out the weak hands out of the market and rob people blind by putting pressure and pain where it don't belong, because they're scumbags who aren't transparent with their positions. And this is why I am 100% transparent with absolutely everything I do in my portfolio. If you join my Stocks and Psychology of Money program, you will learn to think like I do when it comes to the market. And to me, this is a signal of the freaking bottom. This is a signal of the bottom. Be careful with margin, but I am bullish on this market. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not effing leaving. If you want to see exactly what I'm doing, you want to learn about my psychology, check out the links in the description down below for building your wealth. No matter what market we're in, I'm on your side, and I'm here with private course member live streams every single day.
Aw, what a freaking hero. Now, let's go look at some of Meat Breath's recent stock picks and see how they've done. Because he's all about the retail investor. He doesn't talk about, tax-efficient investing. He doesn't talk about index funds. He talks about the most overhyped garbage stocks and pushes them on you. And he has buy-sell alerts that are just going to freaking lose you money. Or if you make money, you're going to have to pay high taxes because you're going to pay short-term capital gains. Woo! Meat Breath. What a disgusting grifter. So I pulled up this video from September 10th, 2021, because, Meat Breath, he's a freaking genius. He can just predict the market. And he talks about 5 stocks to buy. Let's go through each one. First one, AFRM. Let's go look at AFRM. And let's see, September 10th. So here's AFRM. Operates as a platform for digital and mobile-first commerce. Integrated checkout, virtual cards, split pay, blah, 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 blah. So as you can see with the vast majority of his stocks, they're all highly speculative and highly unprofitable. And what he hopes is that these stocks have a quick run-up, either because he mentioned them or because he just got lucky, and then he can claim he's a freaking genius. Now, when it comes to AFRM, like I said, a typical unprofitable company, on September 10th, he started pumping the stock, and it looks like it skyrocketed shortly thereafter. He predicted that, bro, and at that point, the stock was roughly, let's say $100. Now, a lot of his stocks are hype stocks. And as you've noticed, from the time he pushed it in September 10th to now, it's now down from roughly $100 to $64. The idiot doesn't know how to predict the market, okay? He jumps on the bandwagon of hype stocks, rides them up, or at least tries to, and then claims he's a genius, when it's all just hype and BS. So his first stock, which he said to buy roughly at $100, as a long-term investment, is now down to $64. Now, one of the games he plays is he'll say, well, if the stock went down, that was a swing trade, and it wasn't my fault. And I told people in my course to sell it. of course, you know, because once the stock goes down, he sells it. But if the stock goes up, like Tesla, oh, it's a long-term investment. I told you to hold it. He's all about, you know, trying to deceive you to make you think that he could actually beat the market. When he's just a freaking idiot, you know, throwing poop at the wall and hoping that something sticks. So, number one stock, Affirm, down from $100 roughly to $64. Wow. And no profits. I wonder why that happened. Next stop, Matterport. Let's go look at Matterport. Oh, did I not pull it up? I wonder if this one actually went up. Matterport. So, from September 10th, roughly, he told you to buy it at roughly $15, $18. It's now at $11. So even that stock, which I suspected actually went up, has been down since he freaking pumped it, okay? But I told people in my course to sell it. You need to sign up for my course. Yeah, Kevin, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you predict when every stock's going to go down. You just know exactly when to buy and sell because you're such a freaking genius. So Matterport, he tells you to buy, you know, in the hype phase when it's, okay, $18. Now it's $11. Good job, Meat Breath. You're supposed to be a stock genius. In phase stock, okay? September 10th. Looks like it's about to start another pump and dump. So he told you to buy in phase, which is a, what do they sell? Freaking, I don't even care. What do they sell? I think they're like a solar roof company. He tells you to buy it at 163 in September, roughly. And now it's at 134. Man, another Meat Breath win right there. But I told you to sell it. Is it at, wow, it's actually profitable. Surprising. All right, that's a Meat Breath win. HIPO and Lemonade. Let's go look at HIPO. So, HIPO. So, HIPO freaking crashed. And then on September 10th, it was trading for roughly $6.86, okay? Now it's at $2.25. It offers a different type of home insurance. Wow, is it a disruptive home insurance company? So it's down from the high sixes, and it's now $2.25. But I told you to buy puts on it. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Kevin. Okay, and then we have Lemonade. Let's see what Lemonade did. Man, all these stoinks. So on September 10th, he tells you to buy Lemonade, which is an insurance company. Highly speculative. I don't think it's profitable. Of course not. It's a future. Ha ha ha. So he told you to buy it roughly at $76. And now it's at $31. It's almost like all of his freaking hot stocks that he just knows are going to moon went down. And like I said, he's just going to say, well, I told my course to sell it or buy puts. Yeah, okay, Kevin. And for all this, for all these garbage stocks that have gone down that are mostly highly unprofitable and very speculative, but they're the future, bro, he wants to charge you $9.54 minus this stupid discount code. $69,420 off. So basically, you pay $562 plus tax to learn how to buy garbage stocks. Wow, Meat Breath. But you're the freaking hero. You're going after people like Bill Ackman. Let's see how Bill's done recently with Pershing Square Holdings Limited. Look at that performance. Wow. It looks like he's actually beaten the market. You see here this black line. That's the S&P 500. And then here's Pershing Square Holdings. Freaking rocketing up into the sky, okay? Not that I support hedge funds, but if you're going to talk trash, you better beat the freaking market. But it's a manipulation. It's a manipulation. Yeah, okay, Kevin. You can't compete with these kind of people, Meat Breath. Now, let's see a little bit about what he talks about in this video, and let's make fun of him.
Freaking maddening. What you're about to see in this video is exactly how wealthy, rich hedge funds, institutions, and suits screw all of us by turning us into their pawns and ripping us off out of millions to billions of dollars. This stuff ought to be investigated, and people like this should be in jail.
Sounds a lot like you. But I'm not a suit. I'm not a suit. Kevin, you're the typical rich douchebag that screws people over by promising them, or heavily implying, that they can beat the market and that you can just teach them everything they need to know. When, as I just showed you, he just told you to buy a bunch of freaking garbage stocks. And I'm sure the list goes on. I don't watch Meat Breath all the time. I don't have time to watch his stupid freaking videos. So if you have any more stocks that he's picked that are freaking garbage, you can let me know. But this is pure evidence that he's just another one of the freaking grifters, just like hedge funds, that are screwing people. And if you max your tax advantage accounts and dollar cost average into index funds, you're not going to get screwed over by hedge funds. But when you're trading in and out of stocks, trying to make a quick buck, that's when you probably get scared out of good stock investments. Kind of like Meat Breath encourages you to. Just trade stocks, bro. Ha!
Take a listen to this scenario here, folks. It's March of 2020.
Don't you love the outrage? I mean, he's the biggest grifter of them all on YouTube, but he's outraged.
The start of the real pandemic in markets. We knew COVID was coming as of late January, but the real panic really started in March of 2020. And what you're about to listen to is a clip from March 18th. This date is really important. March 18th of 2020. All right, you ready for this? We're going to listen to about 30 seconds of this. I'm going to jump to various different spots just so you have a little bit of an understanding of what Bill Ackman said on March 18th.
I'm ready to be outraged, Kevin, because, what he said really affected my investing philosophy. Matching tax advantage accounts, dollar cost average, and the total world stock market index funds. I got screwed over by Bill Ackman, and my fans did, huh?
What he was doing at the time, what he then did, and what he's got to say for us today. Let's get into this shady ridiculousness. You ready for this? Here we go. Let's put it on single speed because it's worth listening to in single speed.
I see Charmander back there. Charmander, just open your mouth and just shoot a ball of flame and just melt me, Kevin. Please! Or turn into Charizard and just rip his head off. Whatever you have to do. Save us from Meat Breath.
All right, here we go.
Now, they'll want to bring in Bill Ackman on the phone. He took to Twitter today to urge the president to take more dramatic measures to stop the spread of the virus. Bill, I thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Scott.
A number of ideas you put forth. I'm going to read one of them for our viewers.
There's a big evil man that screws you over. Yeah, he really screwed over my index funds.
To start, Mr. President, the only answer is to shut down the country for the next 30 days and close the borders, you say. Tell all Americans that you are putting us on an extended spring break at home with family, keeping only essential services open. The government pays wages until we reopen. I know from our conversations that you have been worried for some time. How did it manifest today with these tweets and
ads?
Ayo!
Ayo!
My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader and now
going public?
Maybe just a little bit of context. I'm an optimist, but beginning in, late January, I was getting increasingly bearish. And
all right, so I'm going to pause it here. Remember what what was just said. The president needs to act more tough. The president needs to shut down, pay everyone's wages, bring the economy to a complete halt, shut everything down for 30 days to slow the spread. He's an optimist, but all of a sudden he's extremely bearish. Oh my gosh, everything's going terrible. In fact, things are going to be so bad, we are going to be in a new era. Listen to what the era sounds like we're going to be in. Here you go.
A period in the country injected, we will go. A vaccine is manufactured, distributed, and injected. We will go through a depression era period in the country, and millions of people will die around the globe.
So, in other words, until we have a vaccine, we're going through a depression era period. Keep in mind, in March, we thought vaccines would take years.
The market crashed. Oh, we could be in a depression for years. Sounds like a great time to keep dollar cost averaging into total world stock market index funds because you can buy stocks on the cheap. But according to people like Meat Breath, who are, trading in out of stocks, they get scared when the market crashes, even though they think they're long-term investors. And they freaking sell out. And when they lose money, they blame people like Bill Ackman here, when in reality, they're freaking paper-handed losers.
To manufacture. Now, we're not going to debate about the efficacy of what we ended up getting in the short time frame that we ended up getting it. We're not going to debate that. We all know what happened in the market. But the point is...
God, he's so fake. Fake outrage. What a hero. Thank God we have me, Kevin, to set him straight.
First, President, shut down everything for 30 days. Bring the economy to zero. But keep in mind, we're going through a depression, not for the next 30 days. We're going through a depression for the next years until we get a vaccine, was his message in March. But wait, folks. What does he say about the hotels? Let's listen to what he says about the hotels and how low they're going. And what do you think the lowest is a stock price can go? Listen to this.
Look at Hilton stock. We're a major shareholder of Hilton. Hilton is the canary in the coal mine. This is an incredibly well-capitalized, amazing, dominant global company that actually doesn't own many hotels. It just collects royalties. It's down from like 120 to 50. Okay, it's going to zero. Okay, along with every other hotel company in the world, Park Hotels and Resorts. This, stock's down from 33 to 4.
It's going to 0. Listen to the CNBC anchor reiterate this.
This is a spin-off from Hilton. Why is it down from 33 to 4? Because every hotel is going to be shut down in the country. Everyone.
Hang on just 1 second. You say Hilton is going to 0? I mean...
Oh, no, again, I'm a major shareholder. What I'm saying is, if we allow this to continue the way we allow it to continue, okay, every hotel company in the world, okay, is done. Okay, because...
Listen to this, okay? So wait a minute. We're at the start of a depression era that's going to he was substantially shorting the market. In fact, he took out $27 million in credit default swaps, far out of the money credit default swaps. And just 5 days later, on March 23rd, the market hits rock bottom. And guess what Bill Ackman does just 5 days later? Bill Ackman warned hell is coming because of virus.
So basically, Bill's a manipulator. He said he just instilled as much fear as he possibly could, and then he made a freaking fortune off the fear. It was all Bill Ackman's fault. He's the reason that everybody lost money. No, it's because of people like you, Kevin, who encourage people to trade in and out of garbage stocks, who don't have any real conviction in the stocks they buy. And when they freaking crash because of temporary fears, they freaking sell out. But it's losers like this who blame the hedge funds, the suits, when really it's them picking garbage freaking stocks. Meat Breath, you're a freaking joke, and I'm going to annihilate you. Just give me time. Just give me freaking time. I'm going to show you for the fraud you are. I mean, look at all your freaking stocks. Loser AFRM, loser ENPH, loser Matterport, loser HIPO, and double loser Lemonade. But you can buy my course. Anyway, that's it for now. Another Meat Breath video, another hate video. Might do Tom Nash next. Anyway, have a wonderful night. Cheers!